Hello. 98% of believers who attend church on Sundays go home confused. They go home confused by the pastor's message. What do you mean, pastor? Do you know that even in Jesus' ministry, after preaching to 5,000 people, to 3,000 people, only 12 will come back to him and say, "What meanest thou with this parable?" That means the rest of the people who did not come back to him are left confused. Sometimes when we are preaching or when we are teaching, people get excited. Don't mistake that excitement for understanding. Many a time they get excited and they go home confused. Now, do you know that what we call revelation, deep revelation, is confusion for somebody else? Yes. Now, I think it's important that churches should abide to this principle where after preaching on Sundays, time should be allocated for questions and answers. As a pastor, you'll be shocked that what you taught that everybody in Lambano, they have no clue of what you taught them. Because you are thinking that they understood what you are saying because they are shouting or they are receiving it. But when it's time for them to ask questions, you'll be shocked that they didn't hear you at all. They were hearing something different from what you were saying. Now the Bible says something, that the deep calleth unto the deep. How many people actually are in the church that are as deep as you think? So when you begin to share deep revelations, those deep revelations, they become confusion to somebody else. That's why we must try as pastors to create that time for questions and answers in church. It will really go a long way in helping building capacity in believers. Even the people you taught are matured in the things of God. You'll be shocked that they know nothing about God. I just said, let me just share this. Because the reason why many believers today are behaving like unbelievers is because they lack proper understanding of what we have been teaching. We thought we are teaching people, but we are not teaching anybody. It's falling to the ground. I think it's high time we do the right thing as believers and as pastors. Shalom and shalom.